very good day! I am Lexi, I'm the developer of High Seas High Profits, and today we continue our playthrough of the Hanse map. It has not been a week, as I initially promised that I'll do this weekly. I obviously do not have the time for it, I did not know that at the time, but I guess I'll just play from time to time and upload here on YouTube. I think it's been like a month for me. I don't know exactly when you guys are gonna see this, but at least you will get to see a bunch of new cool features. So at least that should be fun. I completely forgot what we were doing last time, but I think, yeah, I think we repaired this ship, and I think we started building an additional ship. So yes, a new skiff should be completed in 8 turns. Okay, and if I correctly recall, I think I said that we would also want to get some logs. So right now we have 1 log on the ship, and we can already sell it directly and for good profit too. So I think our first business should be in the logging sector. And also, yes, there's no bonus to logs in Lübeck, but as far as I recall, there's no bonus to logs anywhere near us. So not in Rostock, not in Stätten, not in Dansk, and not in Malmo, and not in Alberg, and not in Ripon. So in this area, I'm just not going to go for now. It's just way too far away. I don't know, maybe Torn has one, but okay, if I'm gonna stay in the area, I'm just gonna build myself a timber yard right here in Lübeck. And the timber yard, I've updated the recipe for it, so it no longer requires logs to produce logs, since some people have said that it could be very difficult at some point. As the game progresses, the few places that do produce logs, maybe they don't produce enough of them, and you can just sort of end up not having enough logs to make logs, and that sucks. So we've updated the recipe, and now it takes lumber to make logs, which is fine because I think we can always find lumber somewhere. So I think that will be my next challenge, actually building this timber yard here, because I think even the little production I will have from a single timber yard, I'll probably be able to straight up sell right in Lübeck. And if not, the few remaining logs that I get, I think everyone in the area will just want to buy them anyway. So might as well make it like these guys need logs, and these guys need logs, so I'm building at least 1 spot for logs. Well, I think I'll build 1 timber yard and then find some place where I can build it with the bonus. And the really cool part about the timber yard is also the fact that, where are you, timber yard? It does not take any kind of input goods, so we can just set it and forget it. This is gonna take some money, and we need to make sure that we move these logs or sell them, because otherwise it will bankrupt us. However, at the very least, it doesn't take input goods, so we don't need to set up stuff where we go in and always bring in more input goods. Just make sure the people have work to do. Sweet. Let us run the game for a little bit until our ship is fixed, because I don't think there's anything else I can do in the meantime. And when that happens, we can start moving along. Okay, so more taxes. Taxes are still fairly low. 20 coins for storage. What am I storing? Storing the low? No. Oh, I'm not storing anything now. I was probably storing something earlier, so that's why it taxed me. Okay. I have a little bit of beef on my ship. And let's see if we can buy anything else right here and just start trading some more, while also looking for some lumber. And I guess also wooden tools. Well, wooden tools are not badly priced here either, so if we don't find any, that's going to be fine. But if we do, I'd rather get them cheaper. And we still have not found a city where they're produced with the bonus, which sucks a little bit. Okay, ale. Ale is produced in Rostock with the bonus, so maybe I don't even, well, it's cheap here. Okay, buy some ale anyway, just a little bit, and then Do I get more beef? It is cheap, so I'm just buying a little bit more. And then bars, definitely buy bars. I don't have much more inventory, but we can still buy some pottery. Aha, it rhymed. Okay, let's head off to Rostock, even though we probably won't be able to sell the ale here. Yeah, as expected, they have a bunch of ale, but it would not have been cheaper than what we got it for. And they also have enough beef. They also make beef. I should have checked that out. And I can probably just sell them my bars. Yeah. I sell them the bars, I make a good chunk of money. And then for pottery, I'm probably also selling the pottery right off. Okay, let's do that then. Do you guys have lumber? You do not. You do not have any kind of lumber. I think I know our first business is logs into lumber. That's probably gonna be it. Okay, we can get some tar. I don't want to get too much of it because it's not that expensive anyway. And they have a decent chunk of tools, but I recall that we had pretty much the same prices as well. And then they have okay prices for wine. Maybe we get a little bit. And I'm thinking we probably also get a little bit more ale. Okay, now that we have the space for it. You guys need tools. I don't have space anymore, but oof, can I just sell something off just to get some tools? Tell you what, let's go to Stettin, and afterwards maybe we come back to Rostock, grab some tools, and sell them in Stettin, because I just noticed that they need them. And tools typically are a good profit. Oh, and yeah, we can probably just sell you guys some of these as well. I'm keeping a little bit both of ale and beef because I have more cities to visit. And I'm coming back for the bars, so I'm not getting them now unless you think maybe Rostock could use them. I think we already sold them some, so maybe we can sell them more. They have wine and it's cheaper than what I got it for, so not selling wine, but I can just get rid of the tar because I can get more. It's so close. So tell you what, I'm not getting these bars because I'm straight up going for the tools. Yeah. Paused because we have a new idle ship, which is our new ship. Trader Lexi, the shipyard in Lübeck, has completed work on a new skiff, the Golden Vanguard. Yes, the ship is ready to sail and waiting for your orders in Lübeck. Perfect. Hey there, little guy. Oh, Lübeck needs so many things as well. Maybe we can get them somewhere. Yeah. Okay, Lübeck, do you sell wooden tools? You sell them, but not best of prices. We still have a bunch of ale. Maybe I can get more, and a bunch of beef. Maybe I'll get more. And then maybe use you to go further north, because my intent was to automate you completely in this area, but at the same time I kind of really want to get the timber yard going. So maybe I can just use you to get myself the lumber that I need. Do you guys have lumber? You do not. Do you guys have lumber? You do not. Well, not necessarily. You guys need logs, so maybe you actually make lumber. I'm just gonna use you to go north. Oh, you guys have lumber. You have a bonus to lumber. And you need ale and beef, both of which I have on my ship. Tell you what, I'm just gunning it. Gunning it for Oslo, I think, yeah. And we've reached Rostock because we wanted to buy some tools. I think that's the only thing we want to do here. The rest of the stuff is not in the best spot, so hurry back up to step. And yes, the prices have not gone down. That is a big profit here, starting with the wooden tools. Said that wine is not the best. Again, we can still sell some ale and beef, but I think there's going to be more people in the area who need it. So, for example, Basque already needs ale. Yeah, maybe we just do that. Okay, anything else that I missed first? I said that definitely buying more bars. And that is it. These ships are so tiny. I was just in Rostock, but I did not check if they still needed bars. Anyway, let's see who gets there first. It's probably gonna be First Loving Dusk. Yeah. And whoa! Yes, we can most definitely sell our bars here. These people need a lot of stuff. They are very unvisited. And definitely selling our ale too. But not wine. And they also have a bunch of tar. And they have stone and pottery. There's some stuff that you have a lot of, and then there's a bunch of stuff that you have none of. Okay. I still need lumber. And I still forgot to check instead if they need lumber. I'm thinking I just buy the lumber in Oslo and does that. Okay. Keep in mind if I find these things, I'll tell you what, you guys need so many things that I'm just gonna write it down on the scratch board. Let's say Dansk needs. That's clay, cloth, fish, grain, logs, lumber, meat, ore, and salt. Oh, and more stuff. And wooden tools. And wool. You need wooden tools. Haha. Maybe we just revisit Rostock. I think it was Rostock that had them, right? Can you sell me anything in Dansk? You can sell me beef, but I have some... Maybe we get a little bit more beef, because you have a lot of it too. And then you can sell me honey. Oh, that's cool, I think. Yeah, we're buying honey. I think I can get some pottery, some tar again, but I'm probably gonna avoid it. And that is very, very cheap wine. Might as well just buy a few barrels. I think even in Stettin, you guys needed honey. Grain, you don't have that. Let's visit Torn and unlock it, because I should have done that earlier and I forgot basically, or I just figured, nah, these are enough cities to play with, and that is not the case. I most definitely needed more. Okay, we have an idle ship, and we can now focus it. That's a new feature that was introduced. Basically, you can just press the F key to focus the city in which an idle ship is located, which is already pretty cool. And whoa, you guys also need a lot of stuff. Okay, let's sell you some beef first, ale, and bars. That's already a lot of money, so we're probably gonna move into creating even more ships very, very soon here. But yes, you have lumber. You don't have logs though. Nobody has logs in the area. I think I'm just gonna find a place and build like 5 timber yards just to supply everyone with logs. So then, at the very least, I'm buying a couple of batches of lumber. And you guys have other things that are on sale as well. I can get cloth from you. I can get grain. I know a bunch of people needed grain, in fact. Okay, let's just buy, well, not enough cargo space. I need more ships. That is for sure. You guys also make grain, and you need bars, and bars are very common, and you guys need grain. Okay, so and you need lumber as well. I'm going here just to sell you the grain and maybe some lumber, but then I'm going back home and building myself a timber yard. I will need 6 lumber for it. and 4 wooden tools. So maybe I can grab those on the cheap. If not, I'm just gonna grab it and keep them. I think they're fine. Yeah, they're fine. They're not expensive. So I might as well just get them in Lübeck and be done with it. And you're probably gonna reach Toren very soon. Yes. You can buy some of my beef, and you can buy some of my honey, but you don't care about pottery or wine. Okay. You have bricks, which I don't really care about. You have cloth, which I can buy some. Ooh, very cheap cloth. Pottery, do I get more? Maybe not for now. You have stone. I don't think there's a lot of people who have stone. Oh, in fact, you're the only one that I've discovered which has a production bonus. Okay, and you have a bunch of wine. Yeah. No one with the bonus so far on wine. That's interesting. It's very cheap though, so maybe I buy some more. Maybe I do manage to find someone that will buy it from me. Okay, at least I know more about you now. And you need ale as well. And grain, and fish. You guys are starving. I'm not doing a great job at supplying you guys, especially with fish. Do we not make fish? We make fish. Why am I not bringing fish to everyone? Okay, I need a new ship. I need to do so many things. I need a new ship which just supplies everyone in the area with stuff that's made in Lübeck. So beef, bars, and fish. I just want to buy them in Lübeck for cheap and supply everyone in the area with them. We're not short for cash, so we can start building some more ships. Okay, you guys will love my cloth, and that is a big difference in pricing. But the rest of the stuff is mostly, I visited you before, so it's mostly things that you have anyway. And then there's stone that I could get. There's honey that I have some of already. And the cloth I just sold you, so. Okay, let's get some stone then. I won't be able to get too much because I don't have the cargo space for it. Okay, by the way, I didn't check my captain. So my captain is claustrophobic. Hates tight spaces on small ships just like ours. Maybe let's try and replace him. And now Marco is both claustrophobic, but at least he's efficient. Packs cargo with great efficiency. Yes, so we will get a little bit. Cargo space is increased by 10%. Perfect, we get a little bit more space for our cargo. I love it. Okay. And this seems like a bug. This should update to say 66. Yeah. Okay, we'll fix that after this session. Okay. Which means we can get another stone. Perfect. Thank you, Marco. You are claustrophobic, but at least you're you're efficient. Yes, I love it. So let's go to Malmo, and for my other ship, let's check its captain out. Oh, Vasco, you're both cunning and the coward. So he's a scaredy cat. If we get attacked by pirates, he will not want to fight or negotiate with them. And he is also cunning, so he will attract more pirates. So that is terrible. Let's replace you. Now Gilbert is also cunning, so he will attract pirates. And he's careless. So we're gonna fix this ship a lot. It increases the rate of taking damage, but he is reputable. So we will get more reputation when trading. That's fine, but I'm still gonna look to change you because I don't care as much about the reputation right now, and I definitely don't want the cunning one. Oh, and neither do I want the careless, honestly. Okay, let's go. Oh, both of you guys are gonna be in Malmo soon. That's awesome. We're bringing in lumber, but we're only selling 4 crates, and we're bringing in grain, and we can probably sell all of it unless Lubeck also needs it, and they do. I'm gonna keep some for Lubeck. You guys also have cheap cloth, and you have fairly cheap clay. Do you guys need clay? You do. Okay, I'm buying all the clay that I can get and scurrying back home. I didn't find tools. Oh, these guys don't have any tools. But as we said, we can just get the tools there. It won't matter much. So as for selling from you, we can definitely sell some wine. And we are selling the stone. Massive profits on the stone. And no, and sure, why not? Because I know I'll find more beef and Lubeck very, very soon. Okay, I think I'm going back north for more lumber. I'm switching the ships around. Let's see if I can supply you guys in the north with anything. You need fish, clay, and bars. You need ale, bricks, and clay. I know I can get cheap clay here. And fish is very cheap here. And then bars are not, so I'm just gonna get more fish. And I don't have a lot of cargo space anyway, so I'm just gonna go for Aalborg and then to Oslo, where I hope to get a lot of lumber for the area. You're probably gonna get to Lubeck first. And we want to sell your cloth. I don't think... am I building the ship already? Maybe not. Maybe let's take them one at a time. But I am selling the clay, and I am giving you the grain. It's just that for the lumber, I'm really sorry. That would have been a crazy good price. But I kind of really need it, because we will be building ourselves a timber yard. Yes, we can straight up build it. It's going to take 3,000 coins, which is not a lot. And maybe we put it up here in the north next to the docks. So in some 8 turns, we should already start having some logs, which is awesome. I'm thinking of even automatically selling some to the city. But we'll see. Maybe I just need them for something. Because I won't be able to build right off in the city anymore. Say we wanted to make an additional timber yard, I need more reputation. And for that, we'll need to do some mayor quests. But I'm thinking maybe we can just increase our reputation somewhere else. But at the same time, we did not find any place with a bonus to logs yet. So maybe that's what we should do. Find wherever we can build logs efficiently. Start doing that. Start grabbing the logs and hauling them throughout the world. But that takes more ships. Okay, so the next challenge will be making more ships. Good. What do we need for a big ship? Well, a bigger ship. A cog. We'll need cloth, logs, lumber, and tar. Well, I'm not selling logs now. I need to keep at least 8 logs. And find 8 lumber, and tar, and cloth. Maybe we write that down. So we need 20 cloth, and 6 iron bars. Though I think we can get the iron bars straight up from Lubeck. And then 8 logs, 8 lumber, and 12 tar. And this should give us our first cog, which is awesome. I think the main challenge will be the cloth and then the lumber, but we're already bringing in some lumber from the north. Maybe I just go for more lumber, straight up. Yeah, I think that's what we do. We pick up the bars that we can from the city, and they're not as cheap as they were. guys used a little bit of your bars, didn't you? We buy a little bit more. And then what else is on sale? Beef and fish. And maybe pottery. But probably not wooden tools. And we go north because we'll probably not even be able to pick up all that much lumber with this little guy. And I need as much as possible to both sell in this area as well as make my own new ship, the new cog. That's going to be very, very helpful. You guys need clay and you need fish. You don't need honey, but you do need pottery. And you need wine. Damn, that was a good place to sell stuff. Perfect. And you already need lumber, so I think it's a crazy good profit just buying from Oslo and selling to Aalborg. And they're so close to each other. So I'm probably going to be building a lot of ships. Both of you guys reached your cities. We can sell you more fish. And just recently brought in these bars. And more pottery. You can probably even buy the beef, unless people in Oslo want it. They don't. Sure. So then I can get more honey from you. And grain. And ore. I won't have much more space for lumber though. Maybe let's just take these guys here. And you don't need honey, so maybe I shouldn't have even sent the other ship over here with honey. But you have, ooh, cheap lumber. Give me all your lumber. You also have meat, tar, and even cheaper grain. Okay, so it's fine if it comes over here, because at least it's gonna get cheap grain. And then we're also going to need cloth. Do you guys sell it? You do not. Okay, there's a few spots in fact that do. Torren, Malmo, Oslo. So even Oslo should have it. Okay. Maybe we get the cloth then and start working on our second ship. Nope, a new business. Trader Lexi, a new timber yard has been built in Quebec. Please ensure that you own any input goods it may need and regularly come back to collect your production. Alternatively, you can set automatic sell orders so that you sell directly to the city. Yes. I kind of don't want to sell yet. This is it. It has enough people. It takes 575 coins a month. And considering these guys don't have any logs, we can definitely sell them the production of logs. We can sell like all the logs to them. But I want to keep some. Maybe we do something like this. Can we set up a selling order so that we always keep some logs? Oh, I don't know a good price for them. Yeah, the point is I always want to keep at least 8, but I don't know what logs should sell for. So they cost 115 to make. Can I ever sell them for like 200? Tell you what, I'll try to sell them for 200, and if I fail, I will change the price. So sell logs for 200, but keep at least 8, so they're not going to sell immediately anyway. Sweet. Pause by an idle ship in Oslo. So not grain, we'll buy more grain from you, and not honey, but we can get cloth from you guys, and we can sell you the ore. Perfect. So I need 20 cloth. do I just buy all the cloth over here? Sure. So we're done with the cloth. And I think we just get the bars in Lubeck. And then we just make the logs in Lubeck. And we need to get the lumber. And we have some lumber. And 12 tar. Oh, you guys also sell tar. Let's see if we get lumber or tar. So how much lumber do you have? You have 11. Oh, that's enough. You just got to keep in mind not to sell more than 3, which means you can get tar. You need 12, so that's 10. Ooh, I don't have enough space. But I wanted... Is tar sold in, also in raw stock, which is close enough. I either sell a couple of barrels at a loss, which I might just do. And then I can get my final 2 barrels of tar and be done with it. And we can start working on the second ship. Well, our third, but our second built ship. We are doing very well in terms of money. And by the way, I don't know if this was available last time I showed you guys the game, but yes, we can see the company value, and the company value is definitely growing. Our coins are growing as well. The company value, at least, is slowly skyrocketing, if that makes any kind of sense. So yes, we're doing great. Oh yes, winter is here. This is also something that was not available the last time I started playing. But yes, now there are seasons. Well, there's winter and there's summer. But yes, in the winter, some things will change, and we will discover that the production of certain goods is decreased, among other things. And yeah, that will have some kind of impact as well. So our ship has reached Lubeck. And I said I really wanted not to forget to transfer some of the lumber, because I really need to keep the lumber in here. Lumber. I want to transfer about 8, so keep 8 in the warehouse, and then we can play with the rest of it because they definitely need it. We can straight up sell it, and we will also sell you honey, and that's about it. I don't have more things to sell, but there's definitely a bunch of things to buy and do our rounds around here. So I transferred already the lumber. Let's put the minus next to it, and I'm bringing in the tar. So I bought everything, the tar, and we're gonna get the bars from here, and I'm bringing in the cloth as well. Sweet. So then I can use this ship to just supply goods in the area, which is perfect. Get more fish, yeah. And then get more bars. I need some bars. So maybe we don't get the bars from here, okay. Some pottery. And do we buy tools? Maybe not. You guys need bricks and clay and grain. I think at least bricks. Oh no, I thought there would be more. Clay and grain, you guys also need it. No, which was the grain spot? Alberg. Okay. We might need to make a farm up in Alberg and actually supply the area with grain, because almost nobody has it. Sweet, let's do this. And both of our ships have arrived. I'm gonna deal with Lubeck first, because I want to make sure I don't forget to transfer the 20 cloth and the tar, 12 tar, and the lumber is already in here, and there's 5 logs. We need 3 more logs. And then we're just gonna straight up buy 6 bars. So it's 5 and 6. So we will have enough in our warehouse for our ship as soon as the logs take up and we get 8 logs. And then we should be able to buy our cogs. Yeah. Just one more log. Perfect. So then what will you do? You're definitely selling the grain. And you are selling some honey. And you are likely going north for more lumber and grain. So then I need ale, clay, and cloth. Well, cloth is actually in Oslo, so you guys also need ale. So if we can just find a bunch of ale, and you guys need beef. Well, we can definitely get you beef. So ale is still fairly priced, and beef is still fairly priced. So I'm buying some of that. And then we also do not have clay. And you also need cloth, which I cannot bring you, and clay, which we do not have. Okay, doing another northern round. And you reach Rostock, which means I can already sell some of the fish if I wanted to, or I can buy more ale. I think people will want it, so I'm just buying more ale. As for pottery, maybe we sell a little bit. Same for the fish. Oh, we didn't have a lot of fish. That's fine. Do we get more beef? Maybe a little bit more beef. I think someone will eat it. And then maybe we buy tools. Oh, we don't have a lot of space anyway. So we are in Staden. We can already sell some of the ale for great prices. Much the same with the beef, but not pottery. And yes, they need the wooden tools now. That is absolutely perfect. Let me just check real quick and view back to see if we have enough resources to build the cog. Not yet. Okay. So no pottery for you. You guys have veggies. I don't think I've seen a lot of veggies. Yeah, nobody produces them with a bonus. You also make fairly priced wine, but I think there was someone who had cheaper wine than you. And then bars. Yes, we definitely want bars. Then you had clay. So many good things. Do you need bars? Yes, you do. I suspected you needed bars. I suspected you. We are in Alberg. So we can sell our ale. Do I sell all the ale? I think people in Oslo also need it, so I'm not gonna sell all of it. I'm gonna bring them some ale as well. And you guys have grain, but I think you also have grain. Do you not? Maybe not. Okay, then maybe we buy grain. And then I'll buy more as I come down. And you have ore, and I think you guys always need ore, if I correctly recall. You also have cheap salt, decently priced wool. I need a big convoy to just buy all of your stuff. Maybe a little bit of salt. I'm diversifying over here. And we are in Malmo, where we sell the remaining ale and the beef and the bars, definitely the bars. No point in selling the pottery, but definitely selling the veggies. Sweet. So then, do we get fish from here? We do. And cloth. I think a bunch of people needed cloth, actually. And the clay. I think we need clay back home. Almost nobody needs pottery. Oh. Clay needed, both clay and cloth needed back home. Perfect. And you're now going to Oslo. Some ports are frozen. Oh no. No, our port in Lübeck is frozen as well. So another one of the mechanics, the winter mechanics that was newly introduced, is that ports can freeze now. So we will not be able to actually reach Lübeck until they unfreeze. And Aalborg is also frozen. Oh crap. Fortunately, we don't have any ships that got caught in the port freezes. But I really wanted to go back to Aalborg. And I really wanted to go to Lübeck. Fortunately, we should still be able to trade over here, so we have enough logs that we can even sell them some. But I want to build my ship first. Even though it's gonna get built in 10 turns, and if the ports don't unfreeze, it's not gonna do much, but I'm still building it. Yeah. In 10 turns. But this does mean that our remaining logs we can sell and check the prices, so they did not get automatically sold, because we can sell for 195, 189. Okay, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna set up a selling order here. Well, my existing one, I'm just gonna update, and they're not giving 200 coins. I'll take 175. Yeah, as long as I keep 8 in the city, and then anything else, yeah, I'll just sell you guys for 175. Sure, I'm totally fine with that, considering that it costs me 115 to make them. 175 sounds perfect. So you guys get some logs, and I get to always have enough to build more ships, which I think I'll want to do. I think this whole area needs so many goods in this seed that I might as well just start moving, hauling a lot of stuff around. So that's precisely what I'm gonna do. Perfect. Okay, so I guess that's also possibly a good point to stop our episode for now. I'm trying to keep them somewhere in the area of like 30 minutes. If you guys enjoyed, please come back next time. I don't know when that's gonna be. I was hoping in a week, but it's probably gonna be next month. But at least, fortunately, you're gonna see even more and more new cool features. I hope you're enjoying the playthrough, having a great time, and see you guys next time.